Hey guys, here we go. This should be interesting, but hopefully you guys will be honest with me and let me know how you think it works. Just trying something new. Okay, so we'll start out with the notes as usual, so you can write down the title and the objective. I'm going to save the warm-up for in class. So next class when you come in we'll do a warm-up and it'll probably be some questions related to the notes. So you want to make sure that you get the notes down. Now as you go through these you have the option of pausing anytime you want. You can mute me, probably not a good idea, but you could go ahead and do that. But just make sure you get down the same things as you would in class. Should be very simple. So, like I said, we'll do the warm-up next time. So let's just move on. You've got the objective, and if you need to pause, go ahead and do that. I'll try not to remind you too much to pause if you need to. Okay, what is a transformation? Well, what do you think it is? It's a change, isn't it? So, a transformation is a change to the size or shape of a figure. And after you change the figure, what you get is called the image. So the image is a new figure as a result of the transformation. This is a pretty cool M.C. Escher Fisher painting which shows a few different transformations. There are three types of transformations. The first is a reflection. You know what a reflection is. When you look in the mirror, you see yourself. But when you see yourself, you don't exactly see it exactly as you are. If you raise your right hand, actually your reflection is raising its left hand. Have you ever thought about that? So reflection is what you get when you flip a figure over a line. So you could imagine that the line is that mirror. Or when you look out on the horizon and you see a reflection in the water, if you're looking at the water, of course, then the horizon would be the line, and then the reflection in the water just goes right over that line. The second type of transformation is a translation. I know when you hear the word translate, you probably think of translating languages or things like that. But in geometry, a translation is actually a slide. So it's when an object slides from one place to another. So each point of the figure moves in the same direction and same distance. You can translate up, down, left, right, diagonally, any way you want. You can even translate and then over, or diagonally and then down, any kind of direction. The third type of transformation is a rotation. In a rotation, every point of the figure moves along a circular path around a fixed point called the center of rotation. So if you look at the picture, that point P is the center of rotation, and our little rubber ducky is rotating clockwise. It's probably about 30 degrees, I think. Looks about 30. So maybe you could imagine a clock. And so the clock rotate about the center, and so 15 minutes it's rotated 90 degrees clockwise. So let's look at a few examples. Look at these pictures and then determine if you think they are reflections, rotations, or translations. Number one, that car is rotating, so that's a rotation. Okay, what about the second one? That looks like a translation. And the third? Yep, reflection. Number 4, that's a reflection. Number 5, that could be, it could be two reflections. It could be a horizontal reflection and then a vertical reflection. Or it could be a rotation clockwise 180 degrees. Number 6, that car is just moving right along. That's a translation. Number 7, that looks to me like a reflection and then a translation. There's that reflection on the horizon. Number 8, now that car is just moving down. That's a translation. Number 9, that's a reflection. Number 10 is a question. Why is this not perfect reflection? Think about that. Number 11, that is a translation. Number 12 looks like a translation. 13 is a reflection. And 14 is a rotation. 15. That looks like a reflection or rotation. Number 16 is a rotation. 17 is a reflection. 18 is a translation. 19, again, reflection or rotation. 20 is a translation. 21, reflection. 22 could either be a rotation or a horizontal reflection and then a vertical reflection, or vice versa. A vertical reflection